Hi, just wanted to come on quickly to talk about scarcity and versus abundance. So, scarcity is rooted in fear and abundance is rooted in love. And I know myself, I just had a weekend full of just thinking too much, which is always going to be a problem, by the way. If you ever think too much, it's going to be an issue. Anyway, so when there's scarcity, it's just a creation in your mind. That's it. And it just means that we're back in Brooklyn walking. Okay, so it just means that there's something in your brain that's telling you that there's something that's not going to be able to work out. And what happens is scarcity also blocks possibility. So the solution to scarcity mindset actually is gratitude. And at first when I'm saying that, it's I feel oh, maybe that sounds a little cheesy or something, but the truth is, I don't care. It might be cheesy. It might be. It doesn't matter, because the fact is that it works, and it's not always easy, which is why I know it's not so cheesy. I think let's see if the light, no, it's a little drizzly still. Okay, so anyway, so once you move into gratitude, and not only for what you do have, for even the problem itself. Oh, thank you, God, that I think that this is a problem. Oh, thank you, God, that I have my hands, I have my health, I have the acumen to be able to figure out things. I can do hard things, right? When you start thinking like that, I would even suggest going into gratitude for the future. Thank you so much for being with me when I figured out this I got a solution and it worked out amazing. And this is actually what has happened to me. As I've been going into more gratitude, it's more possibilities open up. Because when you go into gratitude, you're shifting your energy. You're shifting from a place of scarcity, which is closed up and nervous and scared, into a place of love. And whenever there's love, there's healing. Wherever there's love, there's abundance. Wherever there's love, there's possibilities. And that's actually when you create the new brain waves in your brain to start working for you instead of against you. So, and that's even in bigger things that are going on in the world, because right now there's a lot of fear mongering, there's a lot of that stuff. Why? Because fear is a form of control. And when people are in scarcity, you're able to be controlled much more easily, because you think you're not going to have, so then you're dependent on some sort of an outside source to give you something that you think that you need. So I'm just going to offer that everything that you need you're connected to everything that you need. You're connected to all that is. You're living and breathing God's life right through your body. That's how powerful you are. And it's only the brain, and it's only it's only generations and generations and years of deceits and lies and traumatic events and all of that stuff. And you know what? This time, I really feel this time in the world's history, that stuff is coming down. And we're going into a new phase. And so I find also some people have been much more triggered lately. And I think that's why, because consciousness is raising and we're wanting to break out of this fear paradigm. So sometimes you might actually get triggered more into fear, but that might not actually be a bad thing, because that means that it's wanting to clear. So again, one way is to go into gratitude, to have that clear. I'm just thinking if there was another thought that oh yeah. So knowing deep down, living from a place of deep down, if you ever have the thought when you're oh, well, deep down I know everything's going to be okay. So what if you lived from that place of deep down, even now, even when there's something that you know that's scary? If you need any help with this, contact me. I offer a 30-minute free consult, and I do incredible sessions with energy work and life coaching, and I actually help my clients. I can help you break patterns and shift into a higher vibration. When you shift into a higher vibration, that's when your brain starts thinking better. That's when you can start feeling more abundant, because the energy work actually is giving you a higher vibration, which is clearing out old energies that don't serve you. And old energies that don't serve you are always connected to thoughts that don't serve you either. So that's it. I have to go and turn around because I've passed my subway stop, but I loved walking and talking with you. I hope this has been helpful. Do whatever you can to raise your vibration, whether it's energy work, which I know I do it, I get it, and I give it, or do something, even if it's to distract yourself, just do something of a hobby and just get into the energy of gratitude, the vibration that's higher than the fear, and that's always love. So the thought can also be, what would I be thinking? What would love be saying? What would love be saying? And I guess I started to talk about world events and how all this is happening and the fear is dying. So sometimes it'll try to come on strong. But the power and source that you are actually connected to is so much bigger and loves you so, so much. And when there is love, there is no fear. Just like when there is light, there is no darkness. God bless, and talk to you soon.